Family time.
Yes, happy Saturday. Kumusta ang ating Saturday, everyone?
Great.
It's raining.
Rainy day sa UK.
It's raining here.
Doing here in BC, Canada.
Maulan.
Sobrang init dito. Dito sa amin
Mainit sa
mainit.
Italy.
We're having a nice weather here today.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening po sa inyong lahat. And yes, andito na naman po kami, empowered women to inspire you all. So yes, before everything else, ako ang inyong host today, and I am Cheryl, and I'm a nurse, single mom, and proud part-time digital business owner. So I know how it feels na, how to juggle long business shifts, responsibilities at home, and still dream of a better future, not just for ourselves, but for our families too. So tonight I am so excited because we are going to hear from someone who took that bold step, a woman who said no more to burnout, and yes to building a life on her terms. Hello?
Ako na ba? Hello. Kung may naririnig ko yung mga background na maingay, mga anakis ko yung mga pasensya. Hello everyone sa mga nanonood po ngayon. Magandang araw, hapon, umaga, at kung anong oras po nakakarating itong live namin today. At of course, ang topic namin is, ako po pala si Manu, I'm based po dito sa Alberta, Canada. At of course, ang topic natin is no going back, how does mom build a life of freedom after maternity leave. So napaka-exciting ang ating special guest for tonight. At bilang co-host, kung matagal nyo na pong iniisip kung ano ba talaga yung buhay na wala sa 9-to-5 grind at gusto mong marinig yung story ng isang taong nag-take ng leap para doon, perfect episode na to para sa'yo. Shit.
Hello, yes, totoo yan, Maluno. Grabe, this story hits close to home for us, no? So, kasi maraming kababaihan, especially moms like us, feel stuck after maternity leave. Unsure if they should go back in the same cycle or exhaustion. Parang nakarelate din ako kasi nung nag-maternity leave ako, for 6 months or 9 months, yung bang feeling mo, parang ayaw ko nang bumalik sa trabaho. So, yes. Diba, Malu?
Yes. Oo naman, ikaw ba naman ang nasa bahay na, kasama mo na yung family mo, di ba? Parang dito na lang ako. So, tama kasi, Sheryl. Ang ating special guest is a healthcare worker and a mom of 2. Merong girl at saka boy. At hindi ako nagkakamali, isang 10 at saka 5. At ngayon ay isa po siyang coach at isa siya sa tinitingala namin, lalo na sa mga sa 6A and beyond na community namin. Okay, di ba ako magbanggit nun? Anyway, siya po talaga ay nag-e-empower. Isa siyang ehemplo ng nag-e-empower talaga. So, let's all welcome our beautiful guest, Coach Cora. Yay!
Yay! Welcome!
Welcome.
Hello everyone! Good morning, good evening sa inyo dyan sa UK. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yes.
And thank you for having me today. I'm so excited for our conversation. So, should I introduce myself now? Or
Just briefly, yes, sis, if you could.
okay.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, for those who are watching right now and for those who are watching the replay later. So a little bit about myself. My name is Cora Price and I live here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I'm a mother of 2 beautiful kids. I'm a wife and I'm immigrant from the Philippines, just like this amazing moms na nandito ngayon sa aking screen. I used to juggle 3 jobs to make ends meet, and I'm a healthcare worker. And I started this business 7 years ago. And oh my God, I'm glad I did, because now I'm 5 years now staying home mom, earning from the comfort of my home and, helping others do the same. So, yeah, I think that's the brief introduction.
Thank you, Sis, so much for that beautiful introduction, Sis Cora. So your story already gives us goosebumps. So let us know here, naman, one of our amazing speakers, who's also a dedicated educator. And her, she looks after 25 kids.
Lang naman.
Yes,
25 kids lang.
Let's welcome Bernadette.
The Zumba Queen. Yay!
Hi everyone, I am Bernadette, an early childhood educator and of course a proud digital business owner. So hi Cora, an inspiring journey na meron kang i-share sa ating lahat. So let's dive in sa ating questions. I have a question for you. Before this business, you were working full-time with 2 side hustles. What was life like back then?
Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, it's flashing back on me. Oh my God. For all those immigrants like me, alam natin kung gaano kahirap living abroad, di ba? Nandiyan yung expenses, di ba? Mga bills, grocery na lang, di ba? So, back then, I used to juggle 3 jobs, I've been in Tim Horton, I clean the bank, I'm a healthcare worker. So I juggled 3 jobs because back then, that's the only way I know that I could provide. I can help my husband to provide for our family. But you know what? When I get exhausted, I get burned out, I get, working so hard and nothing left for myself. And I have no time for my kids because I have to work morning until night, and that's the reason why I tried another way, because I'm like, why other people are staying home and they provide for their family, earning from the comfort of their home, and me, eto, trabaho, kalabaho, and still, not enough, right? Not enough talaga. If you are earning one income stream in the family, it's really not enough, even a combined from husband, right? Maybe it's just enough to live by, pero paano naman yung ating mga pangarap, di ba? So, buried na siya dyan kasi hindi natin alam kung paano siya i-expand, right? Shrink natin ang dreams natin kasi alam natin na hindi natin maabot sa ating job, right? So, that's what my thought na ano ba yan? Parang, the most painful part for me was yung ano ko yung anak ko sa daycare, tapos yung feeling na umiiyak siya, yung ayaw niya akong umalis. Pero at that time, I had no choice. I have to work because that's the only way that I know that I could earn, that I could help my husband, right? Until such time that I had enough. So I said, enough is enough. So that is why that's the time that I'm like, I need to do something else. And I found this business, amazing, life-changing business that I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sis Cora. Yeah, nakakaano talaga, grabe yung 3 jobs, tapos nag-work ka, and then you have, kailangan mong, andun yung parang, kailangan mo ding tumulong sa family, di ba? Parang andun yung, kailangan mong mag-work, pero napapagod din naman tayo, hindi naman tayo robot, ika nga. At yung nabanggit mo na parang na-curious ka and then you compare yourself to others, parang nag-click sa akin. Kasi parang, kung nga, no, parang you see others succeed, tapos paano nila nagawa yun? Tapos parang nabibigyan ka rin ng hope kahit pa paano, di ba? At yung desire mo na mag-grow kasi lahat tayo nag-burn out naman. Ayan, relate much sa next na ano natin. I can see. Um, thank you sa answer na yan, Sis Cora. And of course, the question, Sis Bernadette. Now, from another hardworking mom sa healthcare field, let's call on Sis, asan ka, Sis Rosalie, magparamdam ka. Ayan.
Here I am. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
I'm
everyone.
Rosalie. Hello, Coach Cora. I'm Rosalie, taga Padova, Italy po ako. Ako po ay isang ina, may isa pong anak na 13 taong gulang. Siya po ay third year high school sa September. At ang aking pong trabaho ay dental assistant. So, ako po ay nagpapaganda ng ngiti araw-araw. Mga Pilipino po o mga Italian. Mostly ay Italian yung aming mga pasyente. But, ang aking pong katanungan kay Coach Cora ay, ano yung nag-udyok sa'yo para hindi na bumalik sa yung full-time job after your maternity leave? Thank you.
Okay. I guess lahat ng mga parents with a small kids na galing sa maternity makaka-relate sa story ko. It was during the pandemic. It was during the pandemic when I got pregnant to my second child. And syempre, buntis ako, ayoko na, di ba? Mga virus na nakuha or whatever. So what I did was, I applied for early maternity leave. Early maternity leave dahil gusto ko safe ang baby ko. And you know what? Why did I do that? Because malakas ang loob ko na I can survive financially, you know, because this business that I'm doing right now supplement, you know, not only supplement but replace my 3 jobs income. So, and kung kayo ay on maternity leave, di ba, parang katulad ng sinabi ng isa, I don't know, si Bernadette ata yan, sabi niya na mahirap bumalik na sa trabaho kapag yung anak mo is, imagine 1-year-old, iiwanan mo sa bahay, di ba? Pero, kung tayo ay nagre-rely sa isang income only, sa work lang natin, we have no choice. Excuse me, we have no choice but to go back to work, right? And the ending is send mo yung anak mo sa daycare or kung swerte ka naman, may mga tumutulong sa iyo, then the better, di ba? Pero most of the time, sinesend natin sa daycare ang ating anak, di ba? So we work hard to pay the daycare. That's the hard truth, right? So I decided not to go back to my full-time job kasi I know that my business can surpass my income as a healthcare worker, and it did. Not only that, you know, the feeling that you stay with your kids every single day, not missing any milestones. Wow, that's priceless. And that's what I experienced daughter ko kasi I never miss a single milestone. My daughter is 5 years old and I've been stay-home mom for 5 years now. And I couldn't trade that to anything. You know, the feeling of being there, the freedom, you know, to do whatever you want, to work on your own terms. So this is the benefit that I got from